Because I threw the ball working short.
We don't want to no ravioli.
Somebody's going by the river.
Somebody really going by the river? This is a new Bluetooth thing for my car. Oh, okay. I got Krenak. Yeah, I got some Krenak.
First opened in 2002.
Jack, do you know where I get some Krenak from?
Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City.
Where that?
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears.
Wow, no try call. This thing is going to sit, I see.
The playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Let me slow it down before I get a ticket. Person, you don't want to cost a ticket. Shaking like a stripper pole. Oh my God. Oh, Freddie Freeman. We shouldn't be here, Freddie. And we popped it up. Where's my Powerade at?
Where's DJ's Powerade at?
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Ooh. This is Howard on second down. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
That's rough. I don't know when you guys are in the good old goal line.
Probably, because we're the only one I have is.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Probably going to just chime in here.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Oh, fellas.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Man, I
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Yeah.
Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky.
The rainbow.
And they're not able to hook up there.
The rainbow.
The effort's always going to be there.
Y'all in the same boat. Work harder.
Underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually
there are
your
two
momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to
two
stop,
different
break, and
sides
come
of the
back and get it.
Right now.
Yes. I bet you he does too.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Dad to the bank with you. To the side like a paint picture. When you talk shit like paint picture, it's actually the way different.
He gets it to the ground. Good play. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And that goes as a gain of 37 on third down.
Oh, we got the whole way going.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
But do you go hard like Rafael Nadal?
Bringing up 2nd down.
Moving
backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play calls, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Wow, Wayne, you're so sticking to the script like Nicole Kidman?
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Nigga, that is a strike on God. Are you serious?
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football, I'm evaluating guys for the draft now. My list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And Parkey's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think it bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
This is like a Billy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
This is probably since the last time I played.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
That was what it was.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I wish I had that in my playbook.
My boy is very nasty, like a discharge. Root for the track died is a homicide. So you killing sheep, then my brother genocide. But I'm not an only child.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Spouse. Niggas told biscuits because these fake niggas be squares like Triscuits. Bro, that's a damn strike, man. What the fuck? This pussy ass nigga don't want to swing. Cold. When she suck, I hope her teeth don't shatter. I'm just trying to get up in your knees
now
like
the
a
play
skewer.
clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Smoke game trill. Diesel in me like I got a lot of wheels. That's down to kill. Cause I run shit like a laxative. Baby making less than 5 drinks and I get a face pregnant.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. A dump off for Abdullah. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Nowadays, nigga balling. Like
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
He sets to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Back to the ground now. Here's Abdullah. And down inside the 40, about the 38. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they
Cough
don't
it out,
get
Zach.
it.
Cough it out.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the 1st quarter. And the first play will be a field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin the drive with Howard. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half, maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's go, let's go.
Got this 3 times by the college. Got a
On
dirty
2nd
mouth.
down, Trubisky. Caught here by Conlon. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
The whole ass and the pussy's going
Lock in, lock in.
Play action. Now Trubisky going up top. This is caught inside the 15. That one goes for 36 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this.
No.
They were holding their breath. But nowadays,
I'm going over.
They're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And able to push his way
that
forward
don't bother
here for a
me.
good little gain.
God gave
A
Lucas
pick up
stick
of
the
4
park
on
of
1st
red
down.
tea.
It'll be 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
God damn it. Can that ball please carry? Fucking cunt nugget.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The penalty gets them half the distance closer, but they'll still need to come up with something on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Joshua Dobbs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are in for 6. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
Running back, fullback, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better,
Hey,
right?
you know something? You're right, because that's part of it. And that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Lucky 56.
Mayfield off the play fake. Blitz coming and down he goes. Danny Trevathan not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Gone!
3rd and long for Mayfield. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Aaron Lynch in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Here's Sam Martin now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now Brown.
Brittany made it. It was beautiful. Keep me, Brittany, away!
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Get on my fucking batter's box, pussy.
Played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January.
It's my shit and I want it now.
They would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in, so a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
Zach, is that your Ferrari?
They go counter with Howard. Gets past one man. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, he's exactly right. Walk a runner in. What a dumbass. All right.
There's
I
nothing
don't understand the
available
logic,
for him.
but okay.
No problems in the field.
0-0
so
game.
far, he's 2 for 2.
0-0 game. He
Reliable
just
here in this game,
and he
isn't he?
walks.
And to me, that
He
bodes
intentionally
well
walks
for them.
somebody.
If they need
He
him
set
late
you
in the
up
game,
for the
his
comeback.
confidence should be sky
He
high.
starts fouling off everything, throwing the dirt until you throw a big meatball down there.
We're going to see. About to be the 8th. We're in the damn 9th inning.
Parkey now following
wow.
to kick this one off.
Yeah, see, there he
wow.
goes. Here he comes.
I just kept hitting the ball right to his damn pitcher for you. Whatever, game.
Over the end line. Now the Lions
it's a damn double play.
Ready to head
you
back
couldn't get the ball past the goddamn pitcher. There were no pitchers fucking go.
Punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
All right, we got final seconds. Strikes now, baby.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Aaron Lynch in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now.
All right, we just got the everything up to this fuck boy, because the only thing he fucking hit is a goddamn all-speed.
Sacks a growing theme in this
Somebody
first half. This is second
somebody could
and long.
be late on all-speed pitches constantly, always shoot to the hole.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Wired out. Tennessee's band plays wired up.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
So, Gary Carter, I bring you in to defend, and you can't block.
He said no.
Fuck out of my batter's box, pussy.
Seconds to go in the half as they have it first and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Chicago.
I'm thinking Nolan Ryan, not the bullpen.
In the final seconds of the first
Let's go,
half,
touchdown, AB.
the Bears will extend their lead.
Ooh, ain't no Anthony Davis.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
I feel like he's mad. He just hit my kicker.
Now. What are you doing to make him mad now, Price?
I threw a deep post route.
Very short kick. This will be taken
Now,
by one of the young men.
now, were you already winning when you did this?
It's 13-3 in the second quarter.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, we
Now, you got to think about your opponent's feelings now.
Now it's
How would you feel about that?
Coach.
Now, how would you feel if you were in the opposite situation?
Probably take away the deep post route.
And they will not
make
get a chance
valid
to return
point.
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They go play action. Mayfield. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Amir Abdullah, 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amir Abdullah, his sixth touchdown of the season.
God damn, nigga. Fuck's sake.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Fucking another game like extra innings. Gotta fucking love this shit.
They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Trubisky with a give to Howard.
There we go.
So he got free.
There we go. That's what the people
do a
came
whole lot
with.
else. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
sister
hang out all day and play doesn't
and
exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third down, this is Howard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And Miller with it over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Is that what they said when they knocked him in? First target, first catch, and a first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, particularly running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. From 12 yards on that one, it earns him a fresh set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is.
But it was lagging like a bitch. Oh, desync has occurred. The score and stats from this game will not be recorded.
Yes! Don't you love when that shit happens, Bryce?
Especially when I'm winning.
Hell yeah. Ain't nothing like it. It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
It's like you didn't just waste your time.
Something like that. I guess we'll restart this bitch. I'll probably play now and somebody will get hurt.
Yep.
Jordan Howard blow his knee out on the first play.
Type of shit that would just infuriate anyone.
Right.
You should have Matt try to dodge you for 2 days.
He just wants to restart straight up. I don't care really. Hey, I got a message sent to me from somebody.
Ooh, it's the boy himself.
Who's
Get up, 100 miles an hour gas. Olena. That's a fucking strike, nigga. What the fuck, you broke ass bitch? Nigga is dead red sitting on all speed up. See, even.
Get to play the game over again. Hell yeah. I mean, I could technically be like, well, let's do this, that, but I don't really want to. I'd just rather play the game. Especially because it's not that meaningful, really.
Damn.
Searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, you'll be seen.
Alright, my batter's box ball game over. Suck my dick from the back.
Swag. Oh, is this more pounds to the ounce? Ain't no heard it through the grapevine.
Good and your knees.
What? More bounce to the ounce, or not more? Or the I like it. AB was having a great game too.
First open
Well, why don't you have another great game with him?
Probably will. Probably hit a couple of deep post
Hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
Fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
Sing it, Ashanti, with your sexy ass.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Kenny said Kenny was the phone today.
Oh, nigga. Ooh, let me some Rice Krispie treats. That's what a nigga gonna do. We're gonna be without you, babe. We'll be without you, babe. Ooh, I couldn't see you without you, babe. I couldn't see myself without you, babe.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard.
Puig, my friend. Puig, my friend.
7-yard line.
I miss
2 yards
Puig.
on the carry there. It'll be second
You don't miss
down.
Puig, nigga. You don't miss that nigga. You don't like Puig.
I miss
You
my
want to get rid of that
boy.
nigga.
But not a whole lot of room there, but there's got to be one positive.
Would y'all get back for him again?
Keep moving laterally.
Like fucking
Creases
Homer
tend to
Bailey
develop
and
as
some
the game moves
prospect.
on, and they can run it back.
Oh, y'all got Homer Bailey in
The
that?
huddle come up on 2nd and 8 at the
Hell,
27-yard
shouts out to
line.
Homer Bailey. Remember when he was supposed to be the nigga, that nigga.
He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen.
They gave him like
Give him
$100
8
million.
on the
That's
play,
some bullshit.
and they'll be faced with a
If you
third
could throw
and
95 and higher,
So many
basically,
times you hear
they'll find a
today's
job
NFL
for you.
described as a space game. get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
I think we
That's
could
why
have.
sometimes you just
I
swing
thought
it
they
out
were
to your
trying to clear
runner,
space
get
and
him
get
out in the flat,
Bryce
so let
Harper.
him
I
have a
don't
chance
know
to
what
make
the fuck
people
they're
miss an
doing.
open field.
Who knows? Supposedly Bryce has turned down like 5
$300 million
offers.
offers. I'm like, I don't know what you
Just
expect.
4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Unless they're just from teams you don't want to go to.
I mean, that too.
Because it could just be from like I know the White Sox were trying to get everyone. They were salty and upset when Manny went to the Padres because their GM was like, we offered more. You didn't want to come to us. Well, nigga, that's y'all fault. Y'all the one that just thought because y'all got the nigga's brother-in-law that y'all can get him.
You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. And they're able to. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 47 yards. So the Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown, making a nice catch.
And eating up a nice chunk of yardage as well. And how about how he ended the play? Being the guy that makes the catch over a defender to finish things off. He really competes for the football well.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Howard. And effective running here.
Like I'm cruising down
the 10.
San Andreas Avenue right now.
Pick up there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I'm playing San Andreas right now.
Effective run there, and now they can start to smell
I miss San Andreas.
Pound the
rock.
rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone
best
of
ball,
dominance and
the best
physicality,
auto.
and pound the rock.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare bones.
And it's not even close. That San Andreas is the best friend that's on. Not even close.
Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right?
I really like the
5 or more yards each time.
It
That's
was
what
nice.
you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
But not as many niggas.
You got the ultimate nigga, Lamar.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
You acting like a real
It's not as
bitch right
it's not
now.
as
Great play
It's not as
there.
nigga oriented.
His 5th
San Andreas
touchdown
was.
now on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the
Just
field
because-
and score
just
on
because
the
Big
opening
Smoke wasn't in this
drive.
Double crossing Big Smoke.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after.
And the nigga who looked like Easy.
Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Damn, them Rice Krispie treats.
It is fucking doing some raining, fellas. It's getting kind of kooky.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
What in blue cans, bro?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Okay. Oh, you can believe you called him cheating? Shit, I can believe it. Why would you go to Neiman Marcus on a shopping spree, bitch, on his card? That is rude. Just because he cheated on you.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Penny. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Nah,
That's
nigga,
going
you
to go
ball.
as a loss of 2, and it'll be
No, it was
second
that
down.
cross screen. I
2nd
seen
and
the
12
line,
after
the other
first
running
down
back
pass
was in
play
front of the
went
other one.
backwards for 2 yards.
So I tried to get up there and
The other run back is sliding
blow it
closer
up.
to the line.
3-19.
But it didn't really work out.
Gone.
Shark stays trying to run that shit. I mean, I never
Here's
understood it.
Mayfield.
Well, nigga, I literally jump at every time you run it.
There,
You
a
still try to
nice
run it
hit,
every year.
jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, I don't think he has
feel like
Keenan
they
Allen
have to go
anymore.
ahead and match because
No,
what was
but he's
already on the
replaced him
board
with
against their
fucking-
defense.
Yeah,
But they
Julio,
do
Keenan
force it.
Allen,
You just want to
DeAndre
avoid 3 and
Hopkins.
outs. You want to be
Yeah,
able
but
to
he
stay
replaced
on
him
the
with DJ
field
Moore
for
now.
a
He's got
while.
DJ Moore
Let
now.
your defense catch their breath a little
Dude.
bit, even if you don't score any points.
He got DJ Moore now, so.
Forced out to his
Keenan
left.
Allen.
He may try and run for this. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Of course, at the fucking post. Fuck this game. I'm getting drunk as fuck. You hear me? I'm getting drunk as fuck.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset, he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Shout out to Cyrus.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
He said,
old man, two-score advantage, had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles.
Doesn't he say it like, you know, fucking killed him with it?
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they
he says something.
it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting
room.
Yeah,
something just dumb.
Like and just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of
Safety,
it. Maybe they did
always
like
off.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here.
Hey, on it, Bumpy!
They're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Fuck Sawyers.
Sawyers! Looks like a picture of you riding a cock.
Come on, gotta go.
And it says by Ricky. Shout out to J Rock, man.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Flush to his right.
That's big.
That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And they were upfield across the 45.
If his linebacker had any awareness to stick his hand up, he probably would have been a pick.
What the ass to mouth is this shit? Nigga, I said fake shot, you stupid French fuck.
You see it?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yes, sir.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing
the world
that
needs
away
more
right
cameo.
now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
We've had enough, Bobby Brown.
No, we have not. We need more.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Bring back
Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw.
Watch that. Bobby killed her.
He has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like,
hey, on in Mbappe.
If it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running something short, shallow, going through defenders,
I don't know what he was doing his goal.
Using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Why he would do that.
It's best to not try and make heads and tails.
Hold on now, I got too much dip in your chip.
Oh, man, you got too much dip on your chip, man.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Like an last punching down.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Anthony Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Oh, that's what I got to do. I got my camera on first. We gotta get the trailer park
Parkey with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
How did my... I'm kicking that. I'm kicking the extra point, and my starting right guard gets hurt on the extra point.
Sounds like you're playing one of those games we call Madden. You're about to get fucked with an injury bug after that restart. I can already sense that.
Oh man, this game, buddy, this fucking game.
Here's
Of course, my right
Parking Ball
tackle's
set to
back
kick
next
it
week,
away.
so I gotta lose another lineman for another 6 weeks.
And they will
Oh,
not
my
get a
God.
chance
That's only-
to return this
luckily,
one
that's
as
the only
it's through
people
the
really
end
hurt
zone for a
are my linemen.
touchback. Here's the Detroit
They're all shit
offense now
anyways.
as they head back
Which is
out.
why
on
Remember the
the
days when
field.
linemen
Already
never
down 2
mattered.
touchdowns here in the first half. This
Yeah,
becomes
Matt,
a
you
pretty
know, Matt
important
Ness,
drive,
got
doesn't it?
over
It
these
certainly
shit,
does.
They're like,
A
we
lot
put
of
lineman
teams
injuries
hurt
in the game.
plays. We know that.
Now,
right? They
So you
all
gotta get
linemen
it every
do is
time.
get
ball
injured.
game. And typically those
Yeah,
scripts
look
go
at that.
between
It's
12
like
and
you want
24,
lineman
25
injuries?
plays.
Oh, you
Down
got
2
it.
touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their
Oh
script.
my God.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least
Do
3
we have a
points
high
get
risk
that
of getting
zero
injured
off the
again?
board. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Here goes the
When
goal,
you're
probably.
struggling
Yep.
on offense, you're
Probably.
looking for anything possible
Damn,
to get
Paul
you
Reese,
going.
what the fuck, you
Sometimes
double
doing
L
basketball
bastard.
teams that don't normally press, you put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now Mayfield, and Greenwood a catch left side. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And I think about you. Yes, I do.
On first down.
Oh my
Abdullah.
God, we got a free kick.
Ooh,
That's gonna please my
Eddie Jackson laying the
Before
boom.
getting it inside the 35. 12 yards
Ah,
on
fuck,
back-to-back
it's got to
plays
my
there, and
fucking
that's another
Bluetooth.
first
God
down.
damn it. That's gonna be Ricky.
I just
My
wanna
life
be
like Ricky.
successful.
I thought I told you so far down is overrated.
What if I told you you can't read? Would you believe me?
I would do it. No, because he's like, nah, I'm not R. Kelly.
Are you? You both have interest in young girls.
Nah, see, that's where you're wrong.
They go back to Abdullah
Slan-
on
all this
first.
slander.
And he'll
Y'all
be taken down at
both
the
can't
34.
read. You're both
Just a
black.
yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and
Now
9.
I mean, the
They tried a
more
quick
and
hitter
more
inside, but that one
I
was
think
swallowed
about
up because what they're hoping, those
Clearly
big
you're not
defensive
thinking.
linemen
You
will
could-
beat
you're
not
and
thinking.
move
You could be R.
laterally
Kelly.
and open up a
I've never
crease.
seen you
No.
both in a room at the same
Didn't
time.
happen on that play.
I wonder why.
Because you're R. Kelly.
No, that's fake news.
All right, whatever you say,
No,
Robert.
see,
Whatever you say,
they got
Robert.
tapes of Robert. Robert finna get locked up. They got tapes of him. He's going to jail for a long time.
Second down, Mayfield. His throw incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
I mean, they got a grand jury going for this shit, so that's the only thing I have. Nah,
Mayfield
so
to throw.
nah, so they just
He's
put
gonna
Mayfield
air
in
one
Chicago.
He
The
rifles
tape that
one
came
that's
out.
intercepted.
Of course.
Picked off by Bryce
So yeah,
Callahan.
that's the
He
they
had
got
a little bit of the
yeah they
turnover
still got a
bug
grand
last
jury
week,
shit for
3
that.
interceptions, not an
I
absolute
taped that
disaster, but
shit,
another
man.
one here. Do
They
you start
found
to get a
him
little worried?
getting dirty with the
team as a
minors.
whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the
I
quarterback.
mean,
and then
depends.
no one
Is there statute of limitations to that shit?
And they'll get him down
I
up
don't
past the
think
15-yard line. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
Because I know a
I
lot
guess
of
it's
that
good
shit
we
is
can't really
old. That's when
read
there's
the
a statute
mind
of
of the
limitations
defensive
and
coordinator
shit.
now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10.
Oh my fucking god! God damn it!
A give to Howard. And not a whole
It's
lot
the
to speak
Douglas
of there,
Brothers
so bring him down shy of the 20. The tackle there by
Hey!
Quandre
Oh my
Diggs.
god!
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this
Mr.
case, it's
Reed.
dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface.
Hey,
so
now,
the pellets
dog.
go up. Still a nice play by the
In the
defense.
bridge.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Hey,
And he'll
look,
be
my,
taken down,
my
but not
right
before
guard
they
is
work
hurt.
it across midfield.
Hell yeah.
Not the tallest receiver
Gotta
on the
be.
field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy
I
can't go downfield
pushed
and
the
make a
option
big-time
to
catch
keep
on
him
a deep
out
pass,
because he had a high
sometimes they'll
injury,
just outscrap you for
to
the
be
football.
injured again.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Howard.
Kind of like I
And good
told him. I
penetration
took
here.
preventative
He'll get this
measures.
down only to about the 49-yard line. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
Man is not going to allow you to
Nice job by the
not get
defensive front
injured
there to
like
hold
that.
him to a short gain on 1st down.
right,
Well
that's all right.
played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's Trubisky.
Oh, I'm about to get sacked.
Under the Lions' pressure.
Oh, dab on him,
Ah,
nigga.
there it is.
Dab on him.
There it is. The
Dab.
shoulder tear.
A few things has gone right
That's-
defensively.
That's what I got. Tevin Coleman last night with the fucking shoulder tear.
Thank God. Thank
see
God.
what they
I
draw up
fucking
here.
told them to
3rd
keep the
and
lineman
long
out, and they
following
put
the
his ass
sack of
back in the
Trubisky.
game regardless. God damn.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. He's going deep for Brown.
Trubisky missed
So
a
they
lot
took
of
a shot
control.
there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
They really don't like to call fouls on people.
Bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot
be like you go
downfield.
fight Xavier
I think a
Rhodes.
lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long.
ball.
Thought he needed the deep pass.
Another goal.
Couldn't connect.
Usman
He
Dembele.
was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
On me,
He was only
Charlie.
asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Ford Field
damn thing.
after this. The 4th down run successful.
Aw, shit.
They'll
Wheeling.
look to pay
Aw,
off
shit.
on 1st down.
Barb just got out of jail, y'all.
And they begin the drive with a
Barb.
goal.
Barb scout.
And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game.
Who's this
Controlling
big
the line of
dyking
scrimmage,
ass bitch
attacking,
that they found out
and
of
changing
jail?
everything. So
God, I
that
hated
the
her.
offense
She's probably my
backfield,
most
they're
hated
playing an
character
excellent
in the
game.
entire series.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a
Big ass
2nd and
fucking
11.
dyking ass bitch.
Now
God,
the
I
Bears
hate that
electing
bitch
to call
so
a timeout defensively as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming
Like,
2nd down
legit.
play.
Fucking hate that bitch. God, I can't stand that bitch. I hated her so much.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. The quarterback run, good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down.
Enjoy yourself, sir.
That was a
Enjoy
good
it.
call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up
I
nice
don't
yardage.
know.
Yeah,
damn
because
sweet.
the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are out in the field and they're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
Oh, God. J-Rock speaking that bullshit now. Done got that Spanish bitch. J-Rock gotta sound like me when I'm speaking my bullshit.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. With it is Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Come on, gotta go, gotta go.
Bubbles, don't let them little jits get on your under your skin, Bubbles. Because they called you a retard and a nerd.
First down. Buying time to
Get Ricky,
his
y'all
left.
go bust a cap in the ass.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
que te ocupa que capota.
Hurry. Hang on, we got you see it? You see it?
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky.
Well, I'm not afraid of that.
Right side. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On first down, Trubisky. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Parkey's kick is good. So we reach halftime with a visiting big. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. A nice little juke. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football.
I'd probably be able to block on that side of the field.
That's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Which one got hurt?
My fucking starting right guard, who they said had a high injury to be, or high risk to be re-injured. So I took him out of the game, and then they proceed to put him back in the game, and then he tears his shoulder. So
again, it's Howard.
Gotta love Madden.
And he's got a first down. He'll probably be done for the rest of the year. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
He'll be good and ready for
run the
playoffs.
ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Tyler, one of y'all division right now?
Now they'll run it with Cohen.
yeah.
Finding room inside the 40.
Do I have some rock and roll games?
On the scamper there.
Oh,
It's
I
really hard for a
do.
big-time running back. It's patience. Being able to hang in there when the runs aren't there, when you're taking some hits early in the game. But this drive, he's come alive, and in a big way. Now he's starting to gallop.
That's the best one, is that?
Line of scrimmage and taken down. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Perfectly designed
We got
blitz
it the
right
first
there. They
time,
took
buddy.
that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They didn't need a remix. The remix no one wanted.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chris Conley, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Definitely was not.
And the Bears will extend their lead.
The catch
Rotten
and the touchdown,
Tomatoes.
they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And Detroit getting set to go now. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Imagine making $1 million.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
That's platinum. Plus.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And an alley to run. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Well, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Oh, but that's cool. Because the gangster.
They go with Howard again. Down to the 25. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Trubisky.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
That's what they say. Feeling kind of wacky, kind of kooky.
Parkey's kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lot in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
So here come the Lions now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles.
Ronaldo getting salty as fuck at Athletic.
Because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
How many Champions League titles y'all got?
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this.
They did just thrash his ass 2-0.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here on 1st down. Quick hitter,
can beat it, gangster.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed. And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49.
Hey, AJ Green got hurt
It's a
for
gain
him,
of
so
11
there's no
yards
silver
that
lining to
time, and
this
it
play.
produces a new set of
I'm not the only
downs.
motherfucker out here losing people. Oh, Lord. Not the Gap Band. Not Uncle Charlie.
1st down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on
Did you ask
1st and
him
10,
if he
but he's better
played
off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Outstanding. Really knocked me out.
Mayfield now on second down. Open man is Amara Darboh, complete.
Or
and he's got this down to the 35.
You should have asked him, did he
Give him
play?
10 yards there as this
Hey,
offense is
girl.
on a roll. This
How
drive
you
continues
doing?
to plunge forward.
My name is Charlie.
Back now at Ford
Last name
Field.
Wilson.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big
Hey,
here to begin
girl.
quarter number 4.
Say, how you doing? My name is Charlie. Last name Wilson. You turn me on. Yeah, what a crazy video this
Penny,
is,
the
too.
first down carry.
It's literally just like SIFA filters
11 more on that one and another first down.
and just
Well, definitely
fucking
see some
guys in
open running
fatigues
lanes, and he's taking advantage
and
of it right now,
images
but
of
that shouldn't be a
Vietnam.
surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They keep it with Penny on first down. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the
I'm just
23.
like, goddamn. I mean,
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run
Turn
and
me
the pass,
on,
but
baby.
in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they
can't.
threw it
The
or if
sepia
they're
is
trying
too
to run
deep.
it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit.
Too
but you're
much
right,
sepia,
it might go to them
goddammit.
in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. After the penalty, it's Penny. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do.
Pretty much wild,
But this
pretty
one,
kooky,
they stopped him
pretty
cold. That, to
wacky.
me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I'm just going to go ahead and call it, partner. You could smell the desperation in that fake, couldn't you? Down big. They had to try something.
How the fuck do they continually kick the damn ball behind the
This
arrow?
deficit, though, go ahead and give it a shot. Didn't work out.
Well, he's down
In the end,
27
I guess
to
it doesn't hurt him
nothing.
too much. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It comes
Brandon
out.
Pace comes into play
Brandon
now
Pace
because
feels
they've
like
got
I
the
knew it
advantage.
was
They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New
Nothing
Paltz,
about that.
Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to
Seemed
say,
like he wasn't.
don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow delivery pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Trubisky will throw.
Oh,
Nowhere
my
to escape, and he goes
I could have got 2
down.
milliseconds.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Taken from just outside the 30.
Oh, my goodness.
Give him
What the
11
fuck
yards
am I
that time
doing?
on the return. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Kind of wacky, a little kooky.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey, what?
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Lucky 56.
Mayfield looks to throw. Green with a catch left side. A.J. Green. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
Here.
It's a big play there for the Lions. 42 yards. A handoff to Penny. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Oh, nearly picked.
Oh, should have.
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports.
Wait, no, I drank the whiskey.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mayfield, no, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Cisco Kid was a friend of mine.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. They run with Howard, and he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8.
Man, Keith, why you calling
timeout?
timeout?
The Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout.
27 to
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lock in, lock in.
Play action. Now Trubisky. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like
I scored a
to go
touchdown.
ahead and
It was
continue
up 27
to
to
add to their
nothing.
score, don't we?
Threw a
I
deep
don't know
bomb
that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think
Because he
about
kept
those
calling
dinner plans
timeout.
tonight,
It's
my
like-
friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans.
The
but we
game is
also
over. I'm
know
running the
plenty of people
ball,
are
trying to get
thinking,
the game
how
over
can I
with.
get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things?
I said, I can
They're
give you a
trying to figure
possession
that
back
part
if
out
you really
now.
By
want
the
it.
way, last weekend we went sushi because that's
Blow
what
the
you
top off
wanted.
your
We're going
defense real
steak
quick.
tonight.
And you can
I'm
have the
in.
ball back.
All right.
I don't care, really.
Here's the Lion offense
You thought
now
you
as
saw
they
it,
get
you like,
ready
man,
to
what you
take
do that
over.
for?
They are
Nigga,
just
why are you
obviously
calling
getting
timeouts
shellacked here in
for?
this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like
hurt.
this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great
Don't
look at that
forget what you saw
scoreboard.
here today.
Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
You're not going to want that. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
we've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And all the way down to the 37. A big play on 3rd down for the Lions. 44 yards. On 1st and 10, Mayfield dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop.
Wow, Keith, you called timeout with 1 second.
He takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
Swear to God, if somebody might
Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game.
You're supposed to. Like, people, like, if you're losing, like, there's something in the rule book that says if you're losing, you're not supposed to be like a fucking sore loser. And, like,
it's a little extra special, isn't it?
Running plays or whatever. And all this other bullshit, like.